Handler, followed by Chris Fuqua.
Okay, Ilya Arbitman for the record. So it's another disappointing agenda here with the ineffectual and duplicitous council. On September 1st, the city handed over homeless services to Washoe County. In response to the obvious and anticipated accusation that the council and the city were relinquishing responsibility for those people that need it the most, the response was, no, we're pivoting. We're going to focus on housing, right, which sounds very promising. The question is, what does that mean? Are we going to see anybody here digging in the dirt, laying down masonry, or framing out a house, right? I don't think so, and as awesome as that would be, right, that's not the role of the city, right? The city is not supposed to be building housing stock. Your tools are not jackhammers and nail guns and things like that. It's ordinances. Your role is to provide guidance, right, to guide the development of the city according to the desires, wishes, and needs of the people that live here, right? And you do that with ordinances and laws. And actually, those things are pretty powerful tools, more powerful than construction tools, because they can basically stipulate the bounds within which developers have to work. What are you doing with those tools, right? The other thing about them is they're pretty quick. So how has this been playing out in the past few months? What have we been seeing? Have we been seeing the city trying to disincentivize empty lots? Have we been seeing the city disincentivizing demolishing of housing stock without building new housing stock? I haven't seen anything like that. All I've seen is, to take an example, the railroading of the Jacobs development. The only tiny little thing there with tiny little teeth was the sewer credit, right, which was supposed to incentivize a developer rebuilding after they had knocked a building down. Instead of holding Jacobs to that, you extended it, basically removing the small disincentive that already existed. So why am I here today? What am I talking about specifically, right? I'm asking the council to actually fulfill your promise of, quote, focusing on housing by starting to introduce some ordinances and laws that make it more difficult for developers to do what they have been doing, which is removing affordable housing and replacing it with nothing. What kind of ordinances are we seeing? Well, today, agenda item E2, right, is yet another piece in the puzzle to criminalize the people that are displaced by developers' rampant demolitions, right? By giving park rangers the authority to ticket, right, what are you doing? You're basically adding another person to the already huge number of city workers whose sole job it is to criminalize people living on the street. When I see something, and everyone will see this on agenda item E2, that says within 350 feet of the Truckee River, right, and agenda item E2 gives park rangers the authority, or will give park rangers the authority to ticket people, within 350 feet of the Truckee River means a homeless person, right? So I really don't understand why you are introducing ordinances to further criminalize those who are in need, rather than introducing ordinances to address the housing crisis. I don't have any specific suggestions today, but we're all bright people up here, so let's actually start thinking about that rather than making the problem worse. Thank you.
Thank you, Ilya. Madam Clerk.
Natalie